What's going on, everybody? Dogman Dan here. We are in Warframe, and we are talking the Silver Grove Update 2. This is going to be covering the new Syndicate melee weapons only, and we're just going to have a quick look at them, and I'm going to quickly tell you about them. We'll take a look through their stats or whatever, if you will, but that's what the intent of this is. Further opinions on them and all that stuff, I have to go in, obviously, and play them and have a chance to play them before I can give you feedback on them, but they are definitely going to be different than what you're used to. Now, as far as I know, there's no mastery rank attached to them. However, it is going to require the maximum amount of Syndicate rep, well, not the maximum, but 125,000 rep per weapon. Okay? You can trade them, but you can only trade them as unranked, unformed, just as FYI. So, first off, of course, being part of the Day 1 Access program, and I never hide anything from you guys, I'll let you know that the Day 1 Access members have received actually all 6 of these items, which is unbelievable because I didn't think that we would get all 6, but that's just awesome, so that just makes it easier for me to review for you guys. I know you guys can hit that dislike button now for everybody that's going to be mad. But that also means that I have a chance to buy these weapons and trade them out to some people, maybe. Luck of the draw, we'll see what I do, maybe. Give one out as a giveaway. So we've got the Telos Boltes. We've got the Syndicate Helicore. We've got the Sancti Magistar. We have the Satura Lecta, which actually I'm really looking forward to. We have the Recta Dark Dagger. Ooh, look at that thing. And then we have finally the Vacor Sidon. Okay, those are the weapons that are now released. And yes, I still have yet to meet the Stalker, but I damn well guarantee you I'm sure he's going to meet me while I'm trying to level these weapons up. Okay, so let's just kind of quickly go and take a look over here at the actual weapons. Okay, I was playing with the Nikana Prime a bit here. So first off, though, I want to let you know, now these new weapons are definitely different. Some of the concept of this has been brainstormed through the Design Council. I didn't mention that. I never said anything to anyone about that, but some of this stuff has been through the Design Council in terms of the unique bonuses that these weapons offer. They do not do the Syndicate Burst AoE. Instead, they have different stat changes and actually a unique passive for each and every single one that we're going to talk about here. So, let's start out. Let me find it. Where are we? Ta-ta. Okay. So, let's look at this one. The Telos Boltes. Okay. As you can see. Attack speed's pretty nice. Overall, actually not too bad. It's got a puncture, 72.3, and we should know that because it is the way it is. You're going to push the limits of the Tenno lethality. It's actually got a violent spinning attacks that damage all enemies within range. Increased mobility when equipped in melee mode. Now, the weapon bonuses only work in melee mode, so you have to actually have the weapon attached in melee mode. Weapon bonus idea came from Tuna Mayo. Okay. In terms of stances, right now I've just got the Gemini Cross, so that's what I'm going to use. I don't think there is another one for the Tonfas, but so we're going to have violent spinning attacks that can damage anything within range. So range is going to be a big thing on this. Reach is going to be huge, right? And of course, increased mobility. That's actually pretty good. I think that's going to work out really good. I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of hate towards the fact that there's no AoE attack, that type of thing. Ooh, that looks pretty sweet, doesn't it? Yeah, that looks pretty nice. Okay, so let's get over to the Cephalon suit, the Syndicate Helicore. Actually, kind of looking forward to the Syndicate Helicore. I don't know how much more of an improvement you can get over the regular Helicore, to be honest, but that, you know. If I could spell... There it is. Alright, Syndicate Helicore. Let's take a quick look here. Alright. Stance-wise, Crushing Ruin, Shattering Storm, same as that, same as always, so nothing's really changed there. Impact is where we're looking at. We've got a decent status chance on here. Overall, pretty good. The Syndicate Helicore is an intelligent hammer. It's gonna take an enemy's killed by channeled attacks and recompose them as an ally if their codex entry is completed. So, you use the regular helicore to help scan in all your codex stuff along with Helios. Huh? Yeah, you know, see now why I have Helios, right? And then you bump up to the Synoid helicore, and now you can recompose enemies to fight with you. Also, any fatal strike with this weapon still performs a codex scan as well, which is, you know, cool. So I guess you could still use this. But as you're building up to getting it, you could work the regular helicore. Just saying. This bonus design was a whole council collaboration in terms of what that is, just as some FYI. Looking forward to this one. Definitely looking forward to it. Okay. And it's got the little spinny things. Whee! Sorry. Okay, so let's look at the Sancti Magistar, shall we? Sancti Magistar, where are you? Doodah. There we go. Okay. Long day at work, guys. Long day at work. So you got your Crushing Ruin, Shattering Storm, still the same stances. 96 puncture or impact, 18 puncture. So it's a little bit lower in terms of that. But you got the higher critical chance on this weapon versus the lower status chance. So that's a slight difference between the Synoid Helicore and now the Sancti Magistar. Each charge attack turns the enemy's pain into a healing pulse that washes over all your allies. Okay, it's also going to create resistance to status effects when it's held. Now, this concept was brought up by on PS4 council member SREZA, and also collaboration with other members. So, PS4 player Esreza, I can't say it. I'm sorry. SREZA, Cereza. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Obviously, it is what it is. Okay. Moving along. Let's go to what should be a really fun one. If you like the Lecta, the Sancti Lecta is now in town, if you will. Obviously, base electrical damage. Nice status chance, which, you know, that should be. It's just the way it works. Whip-wise, Burning Wasp, Coiling Viper. Both pretty good, depending upon how you use it. Whip enemies out of their ill-gotten gains, if you will. So, double drops of credits on kills is what this bad boy does. So, if you're looking to do some credits, get some credits, low on credits, you can get some extra credits out of this by killing enemies. This bonus was from Orangi from the Design Council. I think it's a good idea. I don't know, though, if you're at this stage when you're picking this up that you actually are going to need credits. I don't know. You also have to be the master rank in your syndicate, if you will. But either way, I like the Lecta, so I'm sure I'm going to like the Sancti Lecta, definitely with playing around with that. Okay, so you know I like my Racta Cernos. I like my Racta Ballistica, and now I have the Racta Dark Dagger. So let me find that. Now, Dark Dagger wise, you know, you guys know Janzer, right? I mean, Janzer loves his Dark Dagger, and I like it too. I think he likes it more. Ooh, look at that image. Jesus, that thing is pretty cool looking. Yeah. Sorry. Okay, so what are we looking at here? We got Radiation as our base. And not too much else in terms of what it looks like here. But nice, decent thing to start out with is the Radiation. Homing Fang, Pointed Wind. Okay, either stance will work there. But here we have, you can infiltrate undetected, reduced visibility when held. So that's kind of cool, right? A little bit sneaky. Then strike with confidence, hits to irradiated targets, restores shields, and creates overshields. Good lord. it is insane what this thing is going to be able to do. And just let me just see. Can I even? Oh, good God. I think Janzer is going to be in heaven. I know I'm going to be. I mean, you figure you can become undetected, reduced visibility, restore shields, create overshields, covert lethality. Come on. Come on. We've now got 3 awesome Rakta weapons from Red Veil. That's just my opinion. I'm going to have to just play with all 3 of them at one time because, yeah, that to me is just awesome. Okay. And then we have Mr. Vacor. Mr. Vacor, where are you, Mr. Vacor? Vacor Sidon. Update. Equip. 15% critical. 25% status. 80% puncture, or 80%. 80 puncture. This is going to be a very good overall, if you will. Justice Blinds. So each blocked hit charges a radial blind. When fully charged, drop block to unleash it. You can radial blind people. Okay? So now taking a little Excalibur and putting them into this thing. That's pretty cool. I can radial blind people. This was brought up by Torach and Tayat, if I said that right, from the Design Council. And of course, you know, you can pick up these weapons, of course, through the syndicates or through trade. Stay tuned. I have to get a little more points up on my syndicates, or maybe even throw in some medallions here. Let me just take a look here. But I may actually see about getting these 4 as spares, and we'll see what I do with them. Not guaranteeing anything. I may give them to somebody in the clan that needs them. You know, but I may give something out. Boy, that Red Veil one, huh? That Red Veil one. Yeah, that's the one right there. That's the one. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. If you're still around, appreciate it. Stay tuned for some, obviously, some video coverage. More likely, I'll give you my thoughts on this stuff over the weekend when I've got more time. Been a really, really hectic week with work, and Friday is just going to be about the same. Until then, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys soon.